Well, we had a solid car. During the day when Kyle was leading, our car wasn't as good. We were just hung around 8th to 10th and fought a really tight condition. I don't know how many spring rubbers and whatnot we've adjusted on the car during the race, but it was a ton. And just as the track cooled off, it freed up for us. The car got better and ultimately gave us a shot to win. But, when we didn't take tires and we stayed out right there and Kasey got around us with tires, I knew I had to stay close to him and then try to short pit to minimize the distance for the last run. But ultimately, we were going to short pit them, but they short pit us, and we didn't gain the ground. So the first 10 laps of the last run, we got to them, but just we wore our front tires out trying to get around them. But I just think that everyone's so used to these cars now. I think at the beginning these cars were a tremendous handful to drive, and obviously we saw some wrecks because of it, especially on restarts. But I mean, bottom line, I think that everyone's just so concerned with points nowadays. If you wreck and you finish in the 30s, you're going to take 10 races to get that back. I think everyone's just a little bit more patient on restarts, as crazy as that sounds. It's just not as wild on restarts as it used to be, a couple of years ago. So everyone's just minding their P's and Q's, trying to get the best finish out of their day, and knowing that one thing you can't overcome in a race is a crash. When we got to about 15 to go, I told the guys, I gave it all I had. I knew that I'd wore them front tires out, trying to get to them, and you try to do the best with tire management that you had. But our only shot, because we had gone really tight at the end of every run, was to just use it all up at the beginning, try to get around him, and then hold him off with track position at the end. So, I don't think I could have executed any differently with any other outcome. So I had to take advantage of the one advantage I did have all day, and that was 5-6 laps after a restart.